Flaquito Gil en el beat, en el beat, en el beat, en el beat. Flaquito Gil en el beat, en el beat, en el beat.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. There's the whistle. Ferdinand writing himself into team folklore. It's career game number 500 for him today, Jim.
Well, Peter, it's so good to see everyone show the appreciation that's fully deserved. Although, I'm sure he himself won't be thinking about that. All he'll be thinking about...
He's going for goal! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Ferdinand. Robertson. And it's Robertson. Zola. Now Tonali. Mohamed Salah. And it's Tonali. O'Reilly. Rodri. Ferdinand. He won't be happy with that one. And it's O'Reilly. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking...
And he shoots! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 13, Michael Owen.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Oh, easy pickings there. And the pass is intercepted. Owen. Zola will not want to lose out here. And Zola! World class from Zola! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been
and a chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Madueke. That's an imaginative pass. Can he get onto this? Robertson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Zola looking to penetrate opposition lines. Zola, good strong midfield running here. Off. He's had a shot! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Mohamed Salah is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. O'Reilly puts his foot on the gas. Goes down, but nothing given. Havertz, and it's Salah. Zola has found the net here, of course. Eze. Rodri. And he cuts out the supply. Ambitious ball here. Oh, no joy this time. That has ended up in no man's land. Rodri. Zola. And no, that was never going to make it. Madueke. Salah. Defending was strong and firm. And that is out of play. Arsenal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. That pass has been well intercepted. I was going to be disappointed with that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, nicely intercepted. And it's Salah. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Mohamed Salah. He's gone for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Mosquera. Now Timber. A probing pass. Robertson gets over and intercepts. Zola.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, nice touch. Madueke.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Arsenal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Pass somewhat off target. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Arsenal really did kick on after getting that first goal.
Please take this
Could they
opportunity to
have
pay
done
a visit
another
to
one
our
and
official
kill the
store,
game off
where
completely?
memorabilia from today's
Possibly.
match are now
But as long as
available.
they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Arsenal ahead 2-0 and they are looking good.
Substitution in progress.
And we're underway again. Grealish. Tries to play it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's O'Reilly. Tonali plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Havertz. Salah. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rodri. James. Passes short and sharp. And it's Rodri. The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's O'Reilly. Knocks it into space. And that has been clubbed away. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, the ball's gone astray. Mohamed Salah. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Gives it back.
I would think that was the wisest choice.
Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Now that's been intercepted.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And he's in on goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number
Well, look,
7,
they know they've got a height
Tonali.
advantage, and it's
Number
time for them to
2,
use it.
Adams. Number 29, Kai Havertz. Coming on the field, number 41, Rice. Number 4, Van Dijk. Number 9, Erling Haaland. Substitutions taking place.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Goes for the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Mohamed Salah clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Looking for the run. Haaland. Salah. It's a threatening ball. Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Tries to pass it through. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Zola. Zola will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Robertson gets a foot in here. Just about up to 75 minutes. Zola! It is a very good save.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. There they go, hunting in packs. He's in a great position here. Odegaard. Zola. Here's a chance! A whisker away from making it 4.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Odegaard wins the duel this time. Now it's Marino. He's on it, can he get away? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That's an untidy challenge, free kick given.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
What a save by David Raya! Keeper's got his work done. Arsenal have their second corner now. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Arsenal have... It's Salah! Mo Salah! Sensational! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Over the hills and far away! No catching them! And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's
Great chance! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. It's a good foot in there. Looking to play him in. This looks promising. And he's got the beating. Real chance! And he's found the net! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
It's a pretty loose pass. Tonali. And this is Owen. Solar. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Solar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Goes for a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Rodri. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's a key interception. Havertz. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Knocks it into space. And here's Palmer. Rodri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Owen gets into a good position. James did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That has not gone well. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's gone for goal. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Martinelli. Well, that is one way to stop him. Mohamed Salah. No way through. And it's Palmer. Now it's Martinelli. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Rodri. Now there's a fine ball. Tonali. Mohamed Salah. Zola. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that is a little undercooked. Zola is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Palmer. Played out to the left flank.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Martinelli is in a really good position out wide. Zola. Martinelli. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. Great chance here from position A1. Palmer!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he thumps it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, that's well spotted. He won't be happy with that one. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tonali. Salah. Passing is crisp and sharp. Palmer. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Martinelli. Knocks it out wide. Saka. There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So once again, we're underway. Looking for options for movement. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's got away. Havertz! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's the keeper's ball. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rodri. Zola. Havertz looking to add to his goal. Aims beyond the defence. Nicely spread. Not the most accurate pass. Tonali. And it's Salah. Mohamed. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's Salah! crossbar comes to the rescue. And they've got rid. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Zola. Mohamed Salah. He's having a go. I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Robertson cuts out the pass.
The attendance
Zola
for this match
quietly
was
revving up.
62,005.
So we've reached the hour mark. Can he latch on to this? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Arsenal have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 13.
So, time for changes on both sides,
Number
actually.
29, Kai Havertz.
And it's Rodri.
Number 5, Ferdinand.
No question,
Number
this
24,
is the man you want to get on to the end of things.
Coming on the
James.
field.
Oh, easy
number
pickings
14,
there.
De Bruyne. Number 11.
And no, he's seen through all of that.
Number 4.
Now it's De Bruyne. And that's been
Number
intercepted.
27,
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution in progress.
And he cuts out the supply. Robertson makes the interception. And that has left him in a heap. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Zola. Salah. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Palmer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Searching pass is played there. And he's certainly onside here. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Gakpo. Now it's Gakpo.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's
Goes
mindset.
down. Could be danger here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Arsenal need to make something happen here. Zola! goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Has a shot! And that would have won it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
It's their second corner of the game. Zola plays it short. Oh, that's neat. It's Salah!
Mohamed Salah really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's slung out wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he is going into that little black book.
There
McAllister,
will be 3 minutes added time.
that's been slipped through. Solar. Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he get it through? Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh, good read. Gakpo. Rodri. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And time is up. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Arsenal really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. So it's away we go then. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team. And then all that flair.
Yeah, it seems an age ago now, doesn't it, that he started his career down on the south coast as a left-back, of course.
Yeah.
And there's the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a good ball. Owen! It's a loose ball. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Owen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. Can he get on the end of this? So what can they make of this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Arsenal are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
He has found the way through. Takes aim and crosses.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
In again. There's the header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
That's a little off target. He's got away. Now there's a chance for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Tonali plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Gabriel, Grealish is onto it in a flash. Berbatov. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bale receives it in a wide position. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tonali. Solar. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! Cleared without hesitation. Now, can they get him away? He's being urged to shoot. Decent chance! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
That's a good ball out wide. Adams. Robson. Looking to play him in. Will play through for the wide man. It's a goal kick. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Rodri. Oh, that's a key interception. Zola. Rodri. And it's Berbatov. And he's picked out the run. Picked out brilliantly. Shoots! It's in! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Solar. Big chance! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Good chance here! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Some good work on the right flank here. Robson. Rodri.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Berbatov. Distributed tidily. He's a sharp little ball here. Tonali. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for options for movement. And this is Owen. Oh, that's fabulous. And Owen! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
And now I'd just
We'll
like
back
to
on the
read out
first
our
45
fan club
minutes.
members who are
Arsenal
celebrating
will
their
be
birthdays
pretty
today.
happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're into the second 45.
Arsenal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Van Dijk. Oh, can he get onto this? He's found a way through. Alexander-Arnold. Ferdinand does well to get it back. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space. And that has been cleared. That has not gone well. Rodri. And here's Grealish. And it's Grealish. Bale. Oh, well played, well played. Mohamed Salah has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Zola. Tonali. It's run loose here. And it's Tonali. Rodri. Berbatov ploughing. Oh, he's caught him in or out. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Robson has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Zola! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's having a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Arsenal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Substitution in progress.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change. Rodri has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Nicked it back promptly. Great ball, and he's in here. Crossed into the middle.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 13.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 18. Berbatov. Number 16.
Mohamed Salah.
Rodri. Coming on the field.
Somewhat off target.
Number 11.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Into the channel. Robson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking... And the finish! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught. In he goes again! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Manchester United go into the lead. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Some really good ball movement. And it's Rice.
Arsenal may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
And the pass is intercepted.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Tonali, and he's running through. They're urging him to... And the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Tonali clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. Adams is there, and he can get that clear. "75 minutes played. Well, that is one way to stop him. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Alexander-Arnold is eyeing up his options in the middle. Big header! It's bounced back off the post. And that has been clubbed away.
Oh, this team is relentless. They have a way of playing and there's no compromise.
It's a pretty loose pass. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Grealish. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He gets big! And that would have won it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Arsenal are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Number 10, Mohamed Salah. Coming on the field, number
Arsenal
22,
really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. There's a goal! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Tries from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. That has ended up in no man's land. Quality ball. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. Van der Sar punts it upfield. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Robson. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Rodri. Tonali. Now it's Haaland. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Hello, everybody, and please
Well,
join
fitness
me in
and
wishing a
fatigue, the key
happy
factors
wedding
now
anniversary
as we
for
head
one of
for
our fan
extra
club
time.
members. Substitution for Arsenal. Number 3, Robertson. Coming on to replace him
Stern
is
test this for the
number
endurance, for the
37,
character of the players as we head into extra time. Arsenal displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. That's been cut out, well played. That's really well manoeuvred.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's a promising position. Look at the space. It is! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Knocks it into space. Haaland might just make this. He's found a way through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He came in hard, very hard. Van de Ven. And it's Perez. And he's managed to get free. Oh, they could be caught out here. That's really well cleared. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Played out to the right. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That pass isn't the best.
Please be made
Half-time,
aware that
extra
smoking
time.
is only permitted in designated areas.
Well, it
within
has
these
been a
grounds.
punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And so the last chance to find a winner. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Pinches it off him. Well, that looks a decent ball. Real chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, should have put that away. Manchester United have their second corner now. They've played it short. Tonali elects to cross. James gets it away. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Tonali. And here's Perez. Great chance! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think what we've just seen is further evidence of their resilience and fantastic belief. I mean, they can always come through. Remarkable.
Knocks it out wide. Bale. Bale. Put a header! Really well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's worked it through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
And it's no surprise to see who's taking responsibility here.
Bale! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge.
There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the
We are
norm.
glad to inform you that today's match day
120 minutes of action have taken their toll, but have proved inconclusive, and now this is it. Haaland first in line. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Haaland next in line, and here he is. It's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
Well, that's about as tame as they come, Peter. Couldn't have been any easier for the keeper. Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
So, the second man in line. Big character, big moment, big save. Arsenal with the chance to go 2 up. Good penalty, just steered it the other way. And that doubles their lead. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
He's buried it, and he's won it. Arsenal have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of
Please
games.
make sure to watch the screen for an information
Your final
bulletin
thoughts, Jim?
from the
From the
regional
manager's
police department.
perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
He's found a way past. Neymar. Here's a chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Neymar really looked as though...
Owen! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He has found a way through, flashes it across.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Clipped into space. And they've got rid. Neymar. Oh, easy pickings there. Bellingham. And this is Vieri.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
What a throw in. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Robertson calmly anticipates. Looking for options for movement. Owen. And it's Neymar. Always onto this. It's Neymar! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham goes steaming. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Well, this is his opportunity to make...
Beckham! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Baresi can get it clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Bale. Great ball and Owen! It's bounced back off the post. Rijkaard. Can he get it through? Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, that's a key interception. He's Shifted it to the flank. Bellingham is always scanning the pitch for targets. He's shifting through the gears here. Otto tries a terrific header. Now, who's going to be first to this? Danger averted for now. He's being urged to shoot. And Beckham! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Corner number 2 then. Khan claims comfortable. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely shaped ball. Rijkaard cuts out the pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Oh, that's fabulous. And he whips it in. Oh, smashing header! And that has been clubbed away. And it's De Bruyne.
That's good play from him.
And this is Vieri. Rijkaard. Now Neymar.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's good play. It's a throw-in. Ball's out once more. That's an excellent interception. Some resolute defending there. Aims beyond the defence. Adams. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, important interception. De Jong. Bellingham. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Beckham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 2, el dorsal 3 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 19.
And the action is back on the way.
El dorsal 14.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And he's there to make the challenge. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And he's picked it up out wide. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get onto this?
Oh, great feat, that.
He is through here. Van Bouten attempts a clearance. Corner number 3 coming up. Vieri! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Carvajal is one whose deliveries we all know about. Tonali.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's De Bruyne. There's a sharp little ball here. It's Bale! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Now it's Hazard. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Rijkaard. Threads one in, and this is Bale. Tonali gets into some space. Beckham, and this is Bale! It's run loose, who's going to get there? So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Now, can they get him away? Now it's Bale. It's Bale! Same again, same outcome.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Barcelona have it back and can go again. And he's worked it through. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So their fourth corner of the game. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Barcelona
13.
are making a change now.
El dorsal 15.
And he's taking no
El
chances
dorsal
there.
23. Serán
Nakata.
sustituidos por
It's a sharp
el
pass.
dorsal 8.
Can he get on the end of this?
El dorsal 9.
He's had a fair tumble under that
El
challenge.
dorsal 20.
Nakata. Pass somewhat off target.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And he was quick to react.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's a great chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tries to play it through. Stood up well to him there. That is good alertness. The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Vieri. Knocks it into space. Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Neymar. And this is Ronaldinho.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Baresi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Here comes the cross. Van Bouten with the clearance. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Vieri. And this is Hazard. And he's there to get it away. Taken back almost at once. Now that looks a decent ball.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And here's Hazard. Bellingham. And he's whipped it across. Punched away. Nakata clears. That's a lovely, neat pass. Tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Pinches it off him. And time is up. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Corinthians have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So,
great chance! Goal! Corinthians! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Shot, surely!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Beckham. Lee Kang-in. Nicely worked. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Donatoni. Tchouameni. Costa Curta. Here's Tchouameni. Costa Curta. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. No question, this is the man. He's tried one! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And it's made sure that's not getting through. Danger averted for now. Beckham. Passing nice and neat. And the shot! He's got a goal! Barcelona are back in business. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected.
Tries a shot! Oh, he's brought him down and it is a penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. So having trailed, this to go ahead. And they've turned it round. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence that was never missing.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Nicely shaped ball. And it's Neymar. It's Neymar! Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Kukcu has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Beckham is behind this one.
This he really fancies, Peter. The second it was awarded, his brain went into Beckham!
He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Can he get on the end of this? Knocks it into space. He has a look up. Bale! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Back into the middle. Shifted it to the flank. Now this could be a chance. Rijkaard getting this one clear. It's a pretty loose pass. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Howson cuts it out. Played out wide. Donadoni, he's shifting through the gears here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Out towards the flank. Tonali. Chance here to counter. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Pass just lacking in accuracy. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Solot. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that's well seen too. Now it's Bale. Tonali. Lee Kang-in. Donadoni. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. And we've reached half-time. Barcelona are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Teremos uma substituição.
Barcelona get the ball rolling for the second period.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And this is Bale. Passing is crisp and sharp. Here's a chance! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Tonali does really well to win the ball there. Pass somewhat off target. He's only too happy to take that back. Look at the big chance! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Substituição em andamento.
Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play. Well, that is the number we all wanted to see. What a sight this is.
Now, that's what you call a luxury addition, to be able to summon someone of this calibre.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Chance for a shot! They've scored! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, super ball! Skillfully cut out, He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Lovely bit of skill. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. There they go, hunting in packs. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 9. Camisa 14. Deixando o campo para entrar.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Kukçu clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Camisa 22.
Nakata spots it and intercepts. And the counter is on. Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Conte, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Now that looks a decent ball. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass...
It's Bale! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And this is Neymar. And that is expertly dealt with. Howson gets good distance on it. Cannavaro did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And that is as far as they're going to go. That's a shade optimistic. Baresi. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Hazard. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And here's Hazard. Nakata. And a chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Cleared without complication. Now it's Owen. Threads one in. Not the most accurate pass. O'Shea is herring after that one. And it's O'Shea. O'Shea. Carvajal wins the duel this time. Barcelona can breathe again. Just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
No, that's been intercepted. Great vision. Now it's Hazard, and he's managed to get free. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Dealing with the pressure. That is some save from Khan. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Senhoras e senhores, pedimos sua atenção para as informações fornecidas pela polícia local